It don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move.
Last year, Tessica Brown became the most unexpected household name when she posted a video to TikTok about a terrifying situation that she had gotten herself into. Tessica had slicked back hair that went into a long braid and explained that for the last month, she had not been able to change her hair, and it had constantly been kept in this style without her even being able to take it out to go to sleep. She said that usually when she finished doing her hair, she tops it off by using some Got2b hair gel so that her style stays in place for the day. But when she ran out of this product, she quickly found an alternative in her house and decided to instead use Gorilla Glue Spray.
Baby glue spray, so I use this. Gorilla Glue Spray.
This would be a decision that would change her life forever. A lot of people use the same Got2b gel that Tessica was used to, as it must have been a product for people who want to keep their hair in place all day, and it can be found in pretty much any store's hair section. However, it does not sit beside Gorilla Glue on the shelf, as the two could not be any more different. Gorilla Glue is usually found not in your local CVS, but instead you will most likely be picking this stuff up from a department store, as it's meant to bond materials such as plastic and metal, and can hold up to 35 pounds of weight because it's so strong. So when Tessica made the mistake of putting this on her head, she would be paying for it for a very long time.
And it don't move. Stiff wear. Woo! My hair.
After weeks and weeks of trying to fix her situation, she went to TikTok, desperate to see if anyone online could help her with the situation. On the 3rd of February 2021, Tessica showed off her hair disaster to the world, and it became the only thing that anyone in the world could talk about.
My name is Tessica Brown. Call me.
The video reached millions of viewers in just a matter of days, and Tessica's story was covered all across media platforms in tons of different countries. And from this point, Tessica started documenting her journey with her nightmare hair. This came with a very mixed reaction, as Tessica had thousands of people commenting things and making fun of her, calling her stupid, and saying that she deserves no sympathy. This is extremely harsh, since she made a very simple mistake in a rushed effort to give her hair a quick fix-up before leaving the house. In desperation, she then went to the hospital to see if there was anything that she could be prescribed to try and fix her hair. But the products they gave her were not only ineffective, but also extremely painful to her scalp. With these products from the hospital not bringing any luck, things were looking completely hopeless. Tessica's hair was too stuck to even try and shave or cut off. So not only was her hair stuck, but she was stuck with her hair. So with no hope in sight, Tessica made a GoFundMe page asking for $1,500 to try and get the glue out of her hair. But as she was viral worldwide at this point, the amount then skyrocketed up to $20,000 in donations. But before she could spend a cent of this new money, a surgeon approached her offering to perform life-changing surgery completely free of charge. Tessica received the surgery, and thankfully it was successful, and she was finally free of her Gorilla Glue curse that she had been under for months. But this wasn't the end of her nightmare. In fact, it was only getting started. Now that Tessica was free from the glue that had kept her hair stuck in place for so long, she tried to go back to her normal routine and get rid of some gray hairs by applying a brown hair dye. But when she put the dye on before getting in the shower, she was horrified when she saw that her hair was falling out in clumps.
My hair is steady coming out as I'm rinsing my hair out. Look, it's just falling. Look, it falls out in clumps.
She even received some terrible news not long after her surgery too, as Dr. Obang, the man that performed the procedure to fix her hair, also discovered lumps in her breasts as he was examining her, meaning that Tessica would now have to be tested for cancer and have the lumps removed. And then finally, Tessica received the most shocking and heartbreaking news of all. Back in March 2021, she announced that she was expecting her 6th child with her fiance, which, as you can imagine, is amazing news to hear. But just 2 months after, in May, Tessica was rushed to the hospital over concerns about her pregnancy, and when in the hospital, she was given the devastating news that she had reportedly lost the baby and it had now passed away. Tessica went online to share the news and explained how it affected her, since she now does not think she will ever try to have another baby with her fiance again. Tessica Brown probably had one of the most chaotic up and down years in 2021. She went from having her hair completely stuck to her scalp to then becoming a viral sensation, receiving both support but also intense criticism, with millions of people mocking her for a simple mistake. Then, after receiving a free surgery to unstick her hair, receiving the information that she may possibly have cancer, and then finally losing her baby. But now Tessica seems to be thriving. She has gained tons of Instagram followers and has even decided to make some money off the incident that made her famous last year by releasing merch and also a new song.